Hello, welcome back to the Acorn base. And I think as we left off, I was working on making a trap here for shine bugs and maybe trying to work on grooming them in the stable here. Let's see what's going on in the stable. Oops, game. When I first load the game, it takes a while. 7 critters, 93 tiles, so that's actually too small of us. I can't fit 8 critters in there, but maybe I will start. Maybe the ones that are there will get bred up, and then I can start moving eggs over into this spot. Okay, well, let's get it running again. Um, so let's start with get another incubator going here that can handle shine bugs. Maybe I should actually have incubators somewhere else entirely. This would have been a nice bedroom spot, but I've sort of used it up. Alright, cycle sensor, and a little bit of wire. We'll make it out of lead. Power. Okay, why does this always seem to be on? Did I never... Oh, active duration, 100%. That's why it always looks like it's on. Okay, if this sensor... It's on for... Let's see what we've got here. Let's have a duration of 8, starting at 0. This one will have a duration of 8, starting at 9. This one will have a duration of 8, starting at 18. And this will have a duration of 8, starting at 27. That will have them cycle through. Let's take a look at how the power is going here. Oh, I mean the vent. Alright, it looks like I might be out of... it appears that I'm out of the natural gas. Maybe I'll pump a little bit more out of here. Maybe get it down to 400 grams. That'll get me a little bit of power for the short term, but I think that I'm going to have to dip in. It looks like ethanol is almost gone too, so maybe I need to start finding another ethanol source, like this over here. Let's get this ethanol source. Oops, that will not be good if I set it all free there. I have to come in from above. Maybe that should be a safe spot. Okay. I'll get in there and then I'll put a pump over here to pump over. And this in the meantime, since I'm going to just pump it all up and shove it in there, I can make this floor level. And let's get some liquid reservoirs to stick some of the stuff in. Then once it's all sucked up, I can get rid of that pump as well. Okay, we'll go like that. It's kind of backwards. Then I guess I want to make sure that I'm able to feed it. That's going to be an endless cycle. Okay, I'm going to temporarily... Let's deconstruct that pipe. And I have to do this fast, or otherwise it's going to suck up all... I'm going to have a power outage, and I don't want that. That's something I'm quite desperate to avoid. Let's see if I can resolve this situation here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay, let's get this. Did I see damage or something? Popped eardrums? Oh, I bet you it's getting to be really thick with carbon dioxide in here. Yeah, that can be a problem. Let's see what the air pressure is. 3,000. Yeah, it's heavy, but it's not absolutely terrible. Oh, I'm venting out here. I suppose I could vent that and join that into a carbon dioxide vent that'll maybe use to supply rockets up here. Not ready for rockets yet, but I could maybe... Let's get a few of those in here just for excess carbon dioxide that I can get little carbon rockets going. Can I get a little base yet? No, it looks like oh, rocket platform, I can. Would have to be out of copper. Do I want to do that? Maybe I can make a lead one. I've never tried making a lead one. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'll just stick that there. See if I can make a ladder going up to it. Okay. How are we doing? Don't run out. Let's get this finished quickly. Pump it up, cycle it through. Okay, so that will keep that well fed. Then I can dig my way in here and get some backup ethanol for when that runs out. Let's see how our other base is doing. Let's check up on it. I think food was getting to be... Food is low. Oh, I've got plastics! Hooray! Okay, so plastics are here. How's the ventilation? So ventilate... Yep, we're venting carbon dioxide, which means I should be able to start venting from the other planet as well. 90 kilograms of plastics. Not great, but it's nothing to sneeze at. A little natural gas in here. Eventually I can use that as a power source. Where are all my dupes? We got one cooking. Is this out of power? No, it just ran out of bristleberries. And we didn't fill in that yet. Okay, so they're not moving really fast. Temperature-wise, we got some hot ceramic. Maybe that'll warm up this area. The ceramic is 62 degrees, 61. So if that's going down in temperature, that means it's also heating up the other stuff here. So I see the salt water is getting warmed up. Okay. It's moving along. Oh, that's right. And I wanted to clean up. I wanted to get this done so I could sweep up any spare polluted water laying around and start relying only on the rust deoxidizers. How are we doing down here? If I got all the... a little bit more sulfur here, I'll sweep that up. But the big volumes of sulfur looks like are long gone. Which is good. That's going to keep the plants happy back on Brachial. Oh, so what's going on here? We've got a sage hatchling floating in space. Let's wrangle you. That's not... Sage hatchlings should not be flying. No flying hatchlings, please. Oh, let's get... Shine Nymph. Incubated there. Did I get a blob of oil? Yes, there is a blob of oil and a gigantic mess also, but there's enough oil there that I could seal this up. And I could tell there's a blob of oil just because I hover over it and it said, oops, oh, come on. Cancel. When I hover over here, it shows crude oil, just 300 grams, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so let's get that there. Do a little mop job. And crude oil. Let's see if I can seal this up. So what I'll do is seal that up. And now if I find any shine nymph eggs, I maybe want to pump them up and throw the eggs into here. And that'll trap them, and then hopefully I can do something useful with it. Okay, new printables available. Oh, a word seed! I was looking for a second word seed. Oh, let's see, we got a decorator, a doctor, and kind of a jack of all trades, little building, little farming. I'll take that word seed. I was looking for one. Maybe I don't need it anymore if I'm going to go with these shine nymphs, but you never know. Let's see how much room I left here. I kind of crowded myself out of room. I could maybe build another... I could put the second wort right next to here. So they're two side by side. Shove that over a space. How are we doing for rad bolts? 21 rad bolts. Yeah, I've got time. I'm gonna do a little deconstruction here. Okay, let's keep mopping. And oh, and I don't want to have this dumping any more oil here. That's probably what they're doing. They're probably pouring more oil down here. I'm not gonna deconstruct it yet though. Okay, so if I can put another pot in. Missing research, we know that. I just disabled it. Okay, so I'll plant a second wheezewort right here. Maybe it'll generate rad bolts twice as fast. Right now we're looking at 37 rads per cycle, 36, 37. But a second wheezewort might put that into a high gear. Alright, yep, when these are finished blossoming. I wonder if I have fertilizer. I could speed this up along just to get things moving here. Oh yeah, food is a little shy here. Getting a little low. You know, I'm gonna assume I've got... I better check before I assume. I should not assume anything at this point. I have 0 fertilizer. Okay, that clarifies that. I might have fertilizer over on this other planet. Is it worth spending a little fertilizer? Yeah, 125 kilograms. That is barely anything. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking about fertilizing this to speed up the production. But I will... What's going on here? Some plants are not growing? Oh, they're getting caught with the chlorine. I wonder, there's only one sweetle. Maybe another sweetle or two would help some of this stuff. Alright, I thought, where was spare sweetles? There was some down here. Yeah, these guys are not too busy, so I'll sweetle them up. Wrangle this guy, wrangle this guy. Let's put them to work on the farms. Polluted water. Oh, and this needs to be a limited. This was going to be activated at 27 and last for 8 cycles, or 8%. And then let's make this a high priority again because I want to give them a... Let's have... Oh, lullabied already. That's good. Lullabied, lullabied. Oop. So let's get our... Another wheezewort in here. Oh no, that's a wheat grain. Wheezewort. That might increase the rate that we gather those, and then I'm going to need the station, materials research station. Material studies terminal. That's what I need. And that's being made out of lead. Is that okay? I think that's fine. So how are we doing now for rad bolts? Radiation. 35, 71. Oh, that is nice. That means I got to build this quickly. Oh, and we're out of... Okay, because they're good. This is kind of good. They've used up all the stuff here, but I'm hoping... Yeah, I have a little pool of reservoir stuck in that liquid reservoir. That's interesting. Maybe that's why they named it that. Let's get another liquid pump over here. Let's power it. Someone got stressed out. Oh, fast bounty again. And let's get some plumbing. Pump's gonna come up and over. I'm just gonna put a few bridges in here just in case I ever need to do anything fancy with it. There we go, like that. And some pipe out of igneous rock. ahead and feed that into these tanks as well. Again, this is short term, because ethanol is, as of now, not renewable unless I were to start working with all this pile of wood. Right, let's see, outer space, might have been one. Haven't built that yet, okay. That's fine. But I'm going to need carbon dioxide up. Oh, that's right, I wanted to check the carbon dioxide. Let's see if that was down below at number 3, 4, 5, okay. So here I had this flow of carbon dioxide I was interested in. Pipe is blocked. Alright, so that looks like it's ready to go. Okay, let's pump it out. So that's going to be taking carbon dioxide, getting it out of there. And then I've got some excess carbon dioxide here that I might as well start getting rid of. Do I need to get rid of it? How much? Let's go here. There's that. And, oops, I don't want to go into there. And up. This I thought I'd disintegrated already. Deconstructed. So that'll evacuate some of the carbon dioxide from there. Oh, and it's... Oh, but I've got that. That's running up the oxygen pipe. That could be bad. Let me see. Almost... Yeah, when that gets built, it's going to run up here. And I no longer want that to feed this oxygen supply. I'm going to have it keep running solo, straight up, and feed this. So I'm going to have 3 pipes side by side. This is getting a little... As long as I'm not feeding, I'm going to put a few more bridges in here, just in case I ever have to have gas pipes going left or right. I want to have some freedom to have gas pipes crossing the other direction. Alright. Ventilation. Okay, so this is a bridge pipe going up. Will be carbon dioxide heading for the surface. Carbon dioxide, I mean not for, yeah, it's heading, carbon dioxide heading all the way up. Keep heading up. And then I'll store it in these tanks. And then after it comes out of the tanks, it's going to run up. And I'll feed it into that thing there. Oh! This is so cold that any carbon dioxide that comes up here is going to get ruined. It's going to liquefy and have a big meltdown. That will be bad. I do not want this at all. I've got to stop it somewhere lower where the temperature is still warm. So right about, I can't have carbon dioxide above this point or it'll just freeze up. So that was a bit of a blunder over here, which means I don't want to really empty those tanks just yet. Yeah, let's just cancel this. I will wait till I really need the carbon dioxide to fill that in. Yeah, let's stop all that. You can leave it alone for now. This should still be destroyed. I don't need that. Oh, looks like we're vacuuming up, sucking out the carbon dioxide. And let's see where it's going. It's pumping out. And let's just make sure that these slicksters can eat it fast enough. Do I want to deal with this? Do I want to say if the pressure gets too high, back off? I think I may want to do that. Let's get a little automation in here. You know, I think if the pressure gets too high, it'll shut itself off. I don't have to worry about that. Alright, do we do any building? Yep, that's not built yet. I think they're spending all their time running because I don't have a good energy source over here. Food is holding steady. Now what's going on? Insufficient bleach stone? Alright, well they can dig a little bleach stone here. I suppose lettuce is not one of those forever resources. What could I do with here? I could dig out a big area of space, send some pips over here, and have a natural, some natural farming. That might be something to consider. Let's go over here. There is some bleach stone. I'm a little nervous about digging it up because it'll, once again, release a whole bunch of chlorine into the air. But maybe I can sweep it up and store it. Yeah, if I prioritize this, they'll sweep it up and store it as soon as they dig it up. There is some up there. It's cold. I don't know if I want to be adding more cold stuff to this since I'm already kind of pushing the limit of what we can handle here with the temperature. Right. Bleach stone. That's important because I don't want to run out of food. And here's more bleach stone. And even more bleach stone. Surface breach. Is this the first time they're finding that? Maybe it's just an old message. But research complete! Oh! Research. All that time and I finally got some research. Okay, so I've got renewable energy. So I could build solar panels. I can also build a steam turbine. And I also am going to need some superheated forging to build glass if I want. And solid controls to help me have conveyor shut-off switches. This is what I'm really fond of, actually. The solid filters are kind of nice. But let's work on superheated forging. If energy is going to be a problem, maybe I can build some solar panels. I'm not really sure. I would kind of maybe like to have a... Oh, look at this. There is a geyser right up here that I never saw. Or else I saw it and forgot about it. Let me just dig up here. See what secrets might be hidden with this geyser. Some sleet wheat. Going stale, but I could cook that up. Yeah, gas is overpressured here. So that needs to go anyway. Not that I have any natural gas to burn, but when I do have it to burn, I have to pump the carbon dioxide somewhere else. Circuit overloaded. Now this circuit's going too much. Okay. Oh, because I've got crappy wires here. Alright. Get rid of these crappy wires. Deconstruct these crappy power wires. And then we're going to put in the lead wires. This is priority 9. Let's really get that done. Idle dupes. That was a rancher that was idle. Yeah, why are you running? We don't need to run on here. They're not hooked up to anything. Disable the buildings. Just get rid of the wires first. We'll put in lead wires. Then it'll be taken care of. What are they doing? Okay. Kiln, that's a low priority. I want you working on the wires. Idle dupes. Yeah, stop with the kiln. I don't want the kiln. Oh, we've got a mecha gene. Her priorities are probably set to be operating stuff. But for now, let's not operate quite so much. Let's get the stuff built. Get that stuff taken care of, and then you can operate. Got it? Yeah, go ahead. Take all that bad wire out. Keep going. There you go. It's like pulling teeth here. I wonder if this is kind of a lag issue going on. Too many dupes that they have to stop and think about every single movement after every single action. Alright. Let's get the new wire in. I think there's a way of solving some of that problem, that little pausing time, by minimizing what tasks certain people can do. I'm willing to take that task on right now. Priorities. You know, if I was to say nobody can attack straight up, nobody can attack except for a few dupes, a very select few. You know, I'll sign that when I need to. Life support. I do like having a lot of life support and talk. Let's doctoring. Let's disallow it except for people that have some sort of desire to do it. This might be a mistake because if they get hurt, then alright. That is a -3. You know, let's get a couple. I'll leave a couple just in case somebody gets stuck, you know, and has to be bailed out. Oh, no. -3, you can stay out of doctoring, out of the doctoring business. Let's find some other dupes here. Oh, that's a... Anyone with some positive doctoring skill maybe will let doctor, and maybe even a few of these ranchers can... You know, they'll be vets, they'll do a little doctoring, a little ranching. Okay, rocketry. Let's... No in rocketry. Tidying. Okay, let's say nobody unless they've got some bonus strength here. Let's just kind of... This might be a bad idea, but if it speeds things up, I'm all for it. Okay, we got a little strength here, so you can do a little tidying. You can do a little tidying. This might cause more people to be idle because there's fewer just kind of random tasks for them to do. Alright, I'm pausing it for a second. It's... Does anyone need to rush? Let's get that fast Bonnie who's always having trouble. She can be a little bit... Doc Camille. She's good at doctoring and what else? A little bit of machinery, but running around fast. She can help with the tidying. Okay, I'm getting a lot of dupes that are idle popping out. 4 idle dupes. Okay, so let's consider what could idle dupes be doing. They should have... Alright, it looks like I can finish the plumbing that I was working, or the ventilation. Gas bridges. Here's the natural gas going down. Possibly carbon dioxide going up. Carbon dioxide going up. Carbon dioxide going up. Maybe for the short term I will have a place where it's a bit warmer for carbon dioxide here. A reservoir here. Since that reservoir up high is useless. And then I'll have more gas going up. But I want a shut-off valve, because if it gets up too much higher, it's going to freeze and liquefy. So let's see ventilation, if I've got an automatic shut-off. Gas shut-off. That way it can shut off the flow at a moment's notice. Automation, let's control it by hand with the signal switch. Lead wire. And there you go. Looks like I'm not going to need that. Oops. Okay, so there's a little bit of stuff here that that I built that I don't need. Let's cancel some of this stuff. Don't need that. Just put another bridge right there. And these I don't need anymore. I'll just leave them there. No point in destroying them just yet. Okay, I've got my shine bug trap for when I start getting overloaded with shine bugs. I'll start throwing them in there. For now, how is the breeding process going? 5 critters. That's... I can breed plenty more. What else needs to happen? How's food? Uh-oh, food is running out. I bit off too much by getting rid of all those mealwoods. Do I need to add more mealwoods? Yikes. You know what? Desperate times. Let's put some more mealwoods back in. Just a handful. And you know what? Until I get more seeds, let's get some mealwoods here as well. Okay. And I'm getting a lot of eggs. These should be hatching, and then I can brew them up to make... Uh-oh, out of power. Radbolt generator, what happened here? Did I run out of... No? Why is there no power? Definitely says no power. Is this running? That should be powered up. Maybe I have to crank this a little higher. Not let it get so low, but what is causing... Why would that be out of power? Okay, generating power here, 2000. Maybe I've got too much on the... Maybe I'm not generating enough. Maybe 2000 is overloading all these circuits. Potential load, 1.45. Okay, here. Why would this not be working? Yeah, we're back to 0, so something must have happened that cut off the power. If I'm getting brownouts, that's a problem. I'm gonna have to shut down some of... Yep, brownout again. Something happens. Why are we out of power? Okay, maybe since I don't... Why? It ran out of power. Oh, this is right. This is the crappy little... I can't deal with this power transformer. I need something stronger that's going to pump out 4,000. I've got too many things on that circuit. More than 1,000, which is all the transformer can handle. Okay, so let's just disable this for the time being. Let's wait until this gets resolved. Yeah, take care of that. I'm going to want a transformer in here, a heavy-duty, a large power transformer. I guess I'll make it out of iron. Let's go like that. Once that's all running again. Yeah, this is just a screwed up mess here. I don't need... Why do I have... You know, I don't need... This whole lump here can go away. Now that I've sucked up all of the... Oops, dig. Since all the ethanol's gone. Okay, did I see what was in this mystery object? I can't quite see. Give me a little peek. I think this tile, if you look here, from my experience, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. When it's 4 wide, 1 tile in, and 1 off the ground. If I dig up that tile, that will release everything inside the geyser. Or it'll sort of free it up. So I'm going to dig around that space, just so I can kind of tell what it is, without having to, you know, in case it's something bad. Choose a blueprint. Another chef. Some rocketry or operating. I think I was good at. Was I going to be good at 24? Yeah, let's I don't need an arbor acorn, but I'm going to hold off on more dupes because I'm already getting so much lag. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on more dupes for the time being. Alright. Food is going to be an issue if I'm not careful. Okay, are we making bristle blossoms? No, I'm not. Why am I not making bristle blossoms? There we go. Bristleberry. Frost buns. I've got some of that. 19 units. I can cook that. These are just kind of emergency measures just to get some food going here because they are hungry and running out of food. Unreachable food. Yeah, that's a lot of people here are looking for food. Let's check consumables. Again with the lag, this is something I hope Clay resolves, that when I press that it's a big delay. Okay. Rose grub fruit. Bristleberry is okay to eat. The rest of this they should not be eating. Alright, that looks fine. No frost buns yet. They haven't cooked up any frost buns. Someday soon, I hope. A pip egg and some lumber. Alright, power still not built. Food poisoning? Why are they getting food poisoning? Do I have something bad going on? I see a little, a little germ here. But hopefully this bathroom is a one-way. So they should always be washing their hands after using the bathroom. I don't know. Right. Here we got some more grub fruit. Some bristleberries. No fertilization. They'll just spray some dirt on that. That should help resolve that. Okay, how are we doing back up at the top? Let's shift 1 to find the space. Okay, so maybe do I start building a rocket ship? I think I do. Let's make a new rocket. Carbon dioxide engine. And I want to go to that other planet. I think I'll need a rover to remotely explore. Let's build this out of copper. A rover. Out of copper. And I'm going to put some spare cargo. I think that swampy asteroid, with all that polluted dirt, I'm definitely going to need some... I'd like to maybe give them a little food for starters. For when I get humans there, dupes. I want to give them food, sand, and maybe some refined metal so they can theoretically build another rocket platform. So I'm going to give them a little bit of stuff to drop on the planet. And then a nose cone. Alright, so that will be my rocket. And I think I will need, let's get this thing going again. I'm going to need a ladder to reach all these elements. How about like that? And I'm going to need to power it up, supply it with carbon dioxide. Ventilation, gas pipe. There we go, carbon dioxide supply coming up here, going through, oops, and if there's excess carbon dioxide, I don't want it to freeze in the pipes and wreck the pipe, so I'm just gonna go here. So the first set of carbon dioxide will go into the ship, any leftover, if there's excess, will just be vented into outer space. Alright, I gotta pause for a second here, let's see what's going on. Lack of energy, yeah, let's get the power started again so I can get research going again. I finally have things moving here with this rad bolt generator going. So I would like to get that power going. Oh, and it looks like, yeah, there's no more carbon dioxide down here, so this sort of resolved that problem. I still have a lot of chlorine. Maybe I would like to have... Oh, what happened here? I don't even remember what was in there. There was, oh, there must have been water there at some point in the past. Okay, let's, if people are looking for work, they can deconstruct this old pipe. Oh, we got new seeds. Yes. Okay, so now I've got some more bristle blossoms got planted. Unfortunately, now I've got a stock of mealwoods. Do I dig them up this quickly? I only have one spare seed. I think I'm going to do it. I think the bristle blossom is a more efficient food source than the mealwoods. It does require water, but I've got plenty of water. Alright, shine nymph, incubating. Is someone going to come and lullaby it? I do not know. Alright, let's see. I was looking at priorities. Got more idle dupes and a building entombment. Okay, let me just take a pause here to see what's going on. Alright, so some sand must have fallen down. Blocked this. It's probably cold sand as well. Oh, 22 degrees is not bad. Alright, so if they're doing this, they've got some free time. I've got oil here being converted into plastic. 600 kilograms of plastic. You know, that's plenty of plastic for now. No power. I'm going to just disable that for now. I've got 600 kilograms will be enough to build a few things. But it occurs to me I never turn these back on. Fortunately, they haven't had... With no power, this should have not been... The bathroom's probably getting backed up. Yeah, that could be bad over there. So let's get the power back on. Oh, and this is ready. So let me scoop up any spare polluted water. Get that flowing. Or just empty it out. They can do that in their spare time. And it's always nice to... Oh, why is this low priority? Why haven't they done that yet? I think it's nice. The more of these that are free, the more of these slicksters that are free, the more carbon dioxide they'll eat up. I don't want to dig down there because I like this pool of oil for now. Some lead. Do I want to sweep it up? I can sweep up the lead. They will send it to the other colony yet. You know, if there's fossil, I think I can send fossil to the other colony too. I'm going to pause for a second here. Raw mineral. Let's see how much fossil. I've got 4,000 fossils. So if I can sweep up this fossil, I can send that to the other colony, and then there's some dupes there that in their free time will grind it up and make lime. I'm sure there's better ways of doing this. I just don't know them. Okay, let's get some more lead up here as well. More massages. So I must have something is not the most efficient about that people are getting low morale. Probably from all this chlorine in the air, that might be wrecking their morale. Maybe their bedrooms could be fancier. I will check. You know, once I get a little artist, I'll start laying art around this building. That might help. Let me check the rooms. No bonus. This is not a great hall. That is a problem. It's 133, maximum 128. Oh. 28. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So I just need to fill in like 5 tiles here, and that will resolve that issue. Okay, let's let's see if I deconstruct that. That's my problem. Without a great hall, that's +6 morale that everyone's been getting shorted out on. Rowan, let's, and Bubbles. You guys are losing your seats, sorry. I did it right while they're trying to sit down. Okay. I'm just going to shorten the length of this room just a tiny bit, in the hopes that that will make it a great hall again. Yeah, this is getting so laggy. I need to find some way to resolve some of this lag that's going on. Maybe it's all these pips running around. Alright, is this back in business? Power is available. Let's turn on the Radwell generator. Enable that building and see what's going on for research. Yes, hopefully we can get that research done now. With the double Wheeze Wars and with the steady power supply. Hopefully that's going to come under control. Oh, and I was going to... Not that there's no natural gas right now, but eventually there will be natural gas. And then I will want to send the excess carbon dioxide out. And you know what? I'm going to just for neatness sake, I'm going to just make a straight shot. So, ventilation. Carbon dioxide will blow out in this direction. And then join that there. And the natural gas coming in will come straight across this way. Too many dupes there. They all happen to pile up all at once. I'm trying to deconstruct that pipe. Okay, so natural gas comes in, carbon dioxide goes out. Oops. Darn it. The lag, it's like I click the button and then it reacts a second later. Okay, there we go. So natural gas comes in, carbon dioxide goes out. Again, that's sort of low priority, don't care about that. What's up here? Another natural gas geyser! Well, that'll help my power problem. Oh boy, what to do now? Let me pause for a second and think. I've got one there. Do I want a second one? Can I unite them somehow? I don't think I can. It would be kind of cool to have just like a gigantic natural gas reservoir, but that's perhaps too much. But that will help solve some power problems. You know what? I'm going to save that for next time, but I'm definitely going to try to have a spot here where I'm going to capture natural gas here and feed it directly into these generators. Let me think about it. You know what? More chlorine. I'm going to set it free. Let's go ahead. I don't want to... Let's go like this. It's a mess. I'm going to make a terrible mess of this place. Let's get a nice spot to store natural gas here. Let's see, how big can we make it? We'll come out here. I'm going to need the little lip with a little blob of oil to keep it from being too much of a problem to keep it all from leaking out. But let's see, do I want to go there? And how far out? Maybe out to here? I'm just kind of making a little reservoir spot. Something like that. Okay, and if I were to do this, let's not dig this out yet. Let's cancel this. I want to seal in the outside and then suck this all up with ventilation to get it out of here. Alright, that's a future project. What's the best way in here? Do not know. I can't fill these in anymore once I've dug those out, so that's kind of stuck. Okay, I think I'll go like that. I'll dig my way in, set up a vent here, outgas everything, make it a vacuum, and then I will have nice set of pure carbon dioxide, natural gas. Alright. Let's set a bottle empty here. I can dump a little blob of oil, maybe it'll land on there, and then I'll have my little airlock. This wet feet over here, that can't be good for people running through that all day long every day. What are we doing? Critter 6. Are they getting groomed at least? Tame and groomed, okay. Oh. This is massive, massive amounts of chlorine. Not pretty at all. This is a chlorine base overrun by chlorine. Or is it getting pumped up? I thought there was a massive cloud at the midpoint. Maybe it's kind of, I don't know what's going on. Why it's not gathering low. Pips, what are you doing out of your cage? They're not climbing out of here, are they? They should be hatching in here and then just drowning. Oh, and a Sweetle. You're not where you belong either. Let's wrangle you up. How? And you're in a doorway? What happened? In a lot of trouble breathing. I wonder if I just need some sort of air purification that says, hey, if you see chlorine, vacuum it up, get it out of here. Dining hall, maximum size 120. And this is size 126. I was not ambitious enough. Gotta make this great hall even smaller. Alright. How are we doing for oxygen? Oh, yeah, this is just trouble. Is this all chlorine around here and carbon dioxide? Wow. Okay. We need some heavy-duty air filtration. That'll be, I think, next time I'm going to set up some air pumps. We're going to start sucking up air. If it's carbon dioxide, throw it to the other colony. If it's chlorine, bottle it. If it's air, let it stay. Because this is not a solution I can live with. People gasping for breath all day long? No thank you. Okay. How many of these air purifier spots do I need? Well, if I stick them over here on this wiring At worst, it'll just brown out periodically. Maybe I'll put some over here. Like, whoa, why can't I build there? Yeah, I'll put a couple over here. It's going to be a lot on one circuit, but it's going to be a crappy little circuit, and it should max out from the feed, the power transformer. It'll get brownouts, but it'll still pump every now and again. And then I think I want to have my sort of a centralized place for it to be tested to see, is it oxygen, is it carbon dioxide, is it chlorine? That'll be next session. I'll work on that next session, I think. Let's boy, yeah, there's a lot of chlorine here. This is a messy base. It's difficult to breathe in. Oh, but look how this is coming along. I kind of like this. Rover's module? Does it have a rover inside it already? It does. And I can put 6,000 kilograms. Let's see, I might want... Boy, this is too tempting. I'll work on this next time. Yeah, next time we're gonna... Oh, look at this. Liquid input port, liquid output. Oh, that's right. Gas in and out, liquid in and out. This is all, I've never seen anything like this before. There's the hatch. Was there, I thought I heard that there was some sort of outer space plumbing, like a space toilet, a wall toilet. Needs plastic. I've got plastic. I can put a wall toilet in here. I can maybe even do some research. I don't know about that, but yeah. Interesting. All right. Next time. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.